My name is Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor with the Internal Revenue Service. Welcome to my YouTube station. I have worked for IRS for a decade. I've been in private practice for 4 decades, and you're in good. This is good news for you. My videos are only about 5 minutes long. I'm a national expert in IRS resolution matters. I've worked around 10,000 cases. I've been doing this since 1973. I have a whole team of former IRS agents on staff. We can help with any matter from a notice or letter to going all the way, in fact, tax court. If you look me up on my website at 777irs.com, you'll see all my TV news interviews from what would happen during the Donald Trump audit to what happens when IRS goes ahead and starts sending 1099-Ks out. Just a whole bunch of things I've been asked to give my opinion on, and you'll find them on my on my website. Today what I want to talk to, oh, by the way, I do these videos for 3 reasons. So to give you insider information so you don't get ripped off. 2, to educate you. Today's a little bit of an education. And 3, so you don't get scammed or ripped off by other people. So today I'm going to talk to you about the trust fund tax liability itself and tax trust fund defense. As a former revenue officer, I've set up hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of trust fund penalties, the 6672 penalties. So if you in fact have an assessment, a pending assessment, or IRS is think of setting you up on a tax deficiency, you may want to call me and see what kind of defense you can offer. So let me just go into this real quickly. If you don't pay your 941s, IRS goes and they do, like me, will go in and do an investigation on you. They will find out, okay, it's a payroll tax liability. Who is a responsible person? It doesn't have to be the owner. It can be a person, and many times it can be a secretary or a third party who comes in. IRS tries to have this a broadband net thrown out and get as many people responsible as they can in, and it's sad that they do, but they do. They're trying to find out who should have paid this tax. Generally, IRS goes to, I'd go to bank signature cards, corporate resolutions, corporate loans, who could have the right to hire, fire. IRS will want a 4180 filled out. Usually the revenue officer wants to take that 4180. Be careful in filling that out. If you've been asked to fill out a 4180, you may want to give me a call. There's there's an art to filling it out and knowing what to put. But if IRS in fact is going to go ahead and want to set you up, you do need a defense if you in fact are one of the targets. There could be 1 target, there can be 10 targets. You don't know what the revenue officer wants to do. Many ROs wants anyone connected to the corporation, in fact, set up for the trust fund tax. The trust fund tax, by the way, is the withholding plus 1/2 of the Social Security. That will be imposed against you on a personal basis. So just understand what that is. That corporate liability, once again, the trust fund, the money you held in trust, the withholding and 1/2 of the Social Security gets transferred to you. The other part of the Social Security and the penalties and interest kind of just goes away. IRS doesn't collect that. But anyway, if you will find yourself in this and you need a person, who better than to get as a former IRS agent revenue officer who went ahead and set this up and knows every possible tax defense there. Basically, just so you know, these assessments will be put on you, against you, just like a 1040 tax liability. And they will go ahead, and if you don't respond to all the letters and information, they will go ahead and send out a bank levy, a wage garnishment levy, a lien, and all that. But I'm not an alarmist on all that. All you need to do is contact IRS, and we do want to first of all, offer a real credible defense. And there's a lot of defenses. They can't just say, hey, you're responsible. Someone must make a determination. And a lot of times what you can do, if they do set you up, you just you go ahead and you just say, hey, you file a protest. You say, I want to actually have a hearing on this. So anyway, if you're going through that trust fund penalty and you want to know more, just go ahead. Feel free to call me. Like I said, I set them all up and I know every possible defense. Anyway, thank you for listening to this. My information is below. I appreciate a subscription. And if you need any help or want a question answered, just let me know what it is or leave it in the comments section. We are some of the best people for representation for the trust fund penalty defense. Thank you very much.